Hi, this is Trey Passive. Okay, this video is going to be about two things: The Dark Knight Rises and Superman Man of Steel. Okay, let's start with Dark Knight Rises. Okay, I'm so looking forward to seeing this movie. Um, we're getting all these leaks, supposedly leaks. It's not really leaks, they're all over the internet. um, of the Dark Knight Rises filming in Pittsburgh. She's shot at City Hall, Gotham City Hall, and Bane fighting Batman, and some mob scene where the cops are fighting, I'm assuming, what is League of Shadows. And you see Anne Hathaway on set, and you also see Marion Coulter on set. So my opinion is, I think this movie is going to be epic. I know a lot of people are not happy with the way Bane looks, but I'm not worried about that. Like I said, this is movies. You know, they'll make him look bigger than he has to be. And anyway, that the scene where he's fighting Batman at City Hall, that could be before he takes the Venom. Okay, so that could be pre-Venom, or they'll do like they do to Lord of the Rings. They'll do a camera trick thing where Bane will look bigger once they do get it to film in post-production. So I'm not worried about that. Okay, and I know Tom Hardy's a great actor, and I know Christopher Nolan. I have faith in them, faith in him, Jonathan Nolan, and David Goyer to deliver a great script. Okay, so I'm not worried about that at all. I'm real excited about that, and I'm not mad at the leak and everything. I mean, hey, it is what it is, and I'm sure they won't show you everything. There'll be scenes that they'll film inside the studio that you'll never see. Okay, but I'm just ecstatic for that. And what I'll do is I'll put the link to the YouTube channel of the guy that's filming. He's filming all the scenes in Pittsburgh. I think he's following the production around. And I'll put the link down in the description. So if you want to look, look at the video. I think he's filmed the tumblers, the video, the mob scene fights. He's filmed a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'll include the link in the description. Now the second part of this video is about Superman Man of Steel. Now Warner Brothers released a picture of Henry Cavill in the Superman suit, and actually the new Superman suit, I guess you could say, because it looks more like the Superman is going to look in the relaunch when DC relaunches all their titles in September. The costume, first of all, has a big S on it. The S is a lot bigger than the one in Superman Returns that Brandon Roth wore. And it also appears to be that he's wearing, he doesn't have the red tights, the iconic red tights that Superman always wore. And also, it looks like his cape is longer. It looks more like Thor's cape. And he doesn't have the curl in the forehead that Christopher Reeve made famous. But like I said, I'm not worried about that. I think that's just the picture that Warner Brothers just released early, because I think I saw another picture of Henry Cavill at Comic-Con, I think, when he had the curl in his hair. So I think they just released that picture just to get something out there. And the only bad thing about it is you're gonna have to wait basically 2 years almost, or less than 2 years, for Man of Steel to come out. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried about that. Like I say, because Christopher Nolan's producing this movie and Zack Snyder is directing it, and the cast so far that they announced in this all appears to be top notch. So I'm not worried about this, and I'm actually looking forward to it. And as far as the Superman picture, I mean, it's all over the web. So I'm not gonna put a link in the description, because you can probably just type in it and any Google it, and you'll get the picture. It's all over everywhere. Okay. Oh, one more thing that I forgot. They also released a picture of Warner Brothers released a picture of Anne Hathaway on the Batpod. It looks like she's stealing it, apparently, which makes sense. She's Catwoman. Due to the nature of their relationship, Batman and Catwoman in the movies, I wouldn't be surprised in the movie if at first, she's basically a thorn in his side, and then towards the end of the movie, she'll probably be on his side, at the end. So I'm not worried about that. And I have no problem with Anne Hathaway. I know a lot of people think she's not sexy enough. To me, she's plenty sexy enough, and she can act. So I have no problem with her. And I'm looking forward to The Dark Knight Rises. I think it's going to be epic. And I also think, this is just my own personal opinion, based on a couple of things I've heard. And this is not really a spoiler. I mean, this is just speculation. But I actually do think Harvey Dent is going to be in The Dark Knight Rises. Excuse me. So I don't know what's going to be as Two-Face or Harvey Dent, but I think he will be in The Dark Knight Rises. I think that would be one of the surprises that Christopher Nolan cooks up for The Dark Knight Rises. So Like I said, let me know what you think. You know, you can write your response, leave your responses below. You know, leave your responses below. You know, tell me what you think. What you think I'm right about that speculation about. I know a lot of people keep saying that he's really going to be in the movie Two-Face, but I actually, at first I didn't think it at all, but based on a few things that I've heard, I actually think he is going to be in the movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. And you can leave that as just, you know, that's just my own personal spoiler. But anyway, that's it for now, and just let me know what you think. Okay, and signing off for now.